way to frame us in your mind is we're like a Shopify for physicians, in that we enable doctors to build and create independent virtual care practices. But then we organize hundreds of physicians together into a system of care that we direct out to patients predominantly in rural and remote communities and folks on Medicaid. And we build all the software that powers that whole system and marketplace. And then we marry our tech with AI-fueled digital health technologies, Bluetooth-enabled medical devices, and really a telemedicine 2.0.
We focus on gaps in care delivery that we see today, often with the patients and providers, and we focus on three areas. One is to enable and facilitate early diagnostics. Second is to address suboptimal inhaler use, which is a huge problem. And then third is to come up with the new biomarkers that can predict early pre-exacerbations. So by focusing on those three, we work to improve patient engagement and improve outcomes for patients.
We capture personal health data from what's happening in people's everyday lives and bring it into the health system to enable better, more proactive care. We have the largest health IoT platform out there, over 580, I think approaching 600 disparate connected sources today. And we're continually adding more, everything from blood pressure, weight, pulse ox, thermometers, CGM, wearables, health apps in the phone, like you name it. We want to be able to capture data from it and make it relevant for clinicians.
From an AI or machine learning perspective, right? A device like MouthLab measuring multiple parameters compared to 2 or 3 parameters, which gives a quick snapshot of somebody's health, gives us more value and also empowers preventative health. So we don't have just a device, but also have a platform for physicians and also for which connects into the electronic medical record. So essentially, we're providing an end-to-end platform to help care managers manage their patients.
We've served over 500,000 patients, all the way from emergency situations and including like a very cutting-edge example, a motorcycle ambulance in India and Israel. You gotta see to believe it, actually. A STEMI patient on a motorcycle. So we've deployed around the world. And we don't go to market directly mostly, but that's why nobody hears about us. Our telecardiology solutions are deployed through Medtronic, Philips, and Siemens primarily around the world.
Using our data, we were able to predict early deterioration on average 2 days before onset of symptoms. So COVID, before they had coughing, before they had fever, our vital sign detection was saying, wait a minute, your baseline was this, and now you've been constantly changing. So why is that? So we would flag it, and our remote patient monitor companies will actually initiate testing based on the environment as well as the patient's history.
An amazing product that focuses on the patient experience on one hand, while improving the physician workflow with almost no learning curve. So adoption is very, very quick. We launched in March our medical device, and we're now growing about 50% month over month. The product is very simple. This is like a flexible, simple wireless patch that collects more than 18 different signals and deliver them to the physician.
We are the developer of the most popular software for care management in Parkinson's called Strive PD that strongly features an FDA-cleared Apple Watch integration for monitoring Parkinson's symptoms, but also includes a lot of data hooks into healthcare records, medications, and other device data. We bring that data directly to the patient to help them better manage their care at home, as well as package it up for the clinician, especially around advanced therapy, matching patients to advanced therapies and managing them on kind of complex care regimens.
In most cases, 2/3 of patients follow our advice, and we're saving thousands of unnecessary outpatient visits and also emergency room visits. And so to date, we're working with about 100 plus customers. Primarily, we work with integrated payers, telemedicine companies, and we really focus on specific workflows. And we really want to focus on meaningful ways where we can take the burden not only off the clinicians, so whether that's reducing, their inbox messaging and making the application part of their workflow, or giving patients the comfort they need to know what is wrong with them when and where they need it.
Recently, we got into predictive algorithms and predictiveness. So can we predict, based on all the information that we have through our screenings, through our monitoring platforms, can we predict the next exacerbation that a COPD patient may have 3 days ahead of time?
What we did was we integrated medical wearables and sensors, along with network data services and algorithms, into a platform so that any company who's building novel applications can quickly develop and deploy the solution to market. You can think of it as sort of an AWS for RPM. And so we launched this 2 years ago, and to date, we have about 300 organizations that license this platform, and they represent 45 countries around the world.